Well, you see on the fantail here those two swivels. There was a catapult on each one of those. It was 60 or 90 feet, I forget which. And there was a 5-inch, there was a place for inside for a firing mechanism with it using 5-inch artillery shells, 5-inch something. And there was a catapult officer who was a deck officer, usually the gunnery officer or his assistant. And we had, it's hard to recall exactly, but we had a set of signals that would let them, I dealt completely with hand signals between me and the gunnery officer, the catapult officer. And I got my plane all trimmed up, ready to fly itself with trim tabs. Full power, full pitch, low pitch on the prop, full flaps, and full power, which was the maximum operating system. When I was ready to go, I put my head back against the pad, and the gunner, radio gunner, grabbed, we had a ring in the back seat for his guns. He had twin 30s, which he swung around in whatever direction he needed. He grabbed that ring and put his head down in his lap as close as he could get. When we were all ready, I gave the gunnery officer a signal, and he gave the catapult man a signal, and they fired that shell. When I got to the end of the catapult, I just kept going, and the sled that I was on, I was anchored to a sled, which let me slide off as soon as I got to the end. And with the plane in full flying position, and usually, as I say, I had a line of blackout, between the beginning and the end of the catapult, but recovered very quickly because you recovered, you were flying your airplane. You had your hand on the stick and on the throttle. And when we got safely aloft, then we pulled back on the prop and brought the flaps up and got back to normal flight.